Good morning por la mañana. This turned out to be like a day in the life with me, so enjoy.
Are you ready to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? You got it. Currently at 3,100 steps, which is pretty good, and a mile and some change. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to reset this so I can just start like screen recording my phone rather than awkwardly showing you guys my disrespectful and disobedient watch.
It's really awkward making a video with another human being here. We're at the gym. I said I would do it, and now we're here. But I will be honest, if it wasn't for Lauren. Lauren, do you want to be in the video or not? Sure. If it wasn't for Lauren, I wouldn't be here right now. So, let's do this. Hi. So I'm showing you guys my workout. So I did 3 sets of 10 of everything I'm about to show you, but we're gonna like speed through it. And I'm gonna see if I can talk to Lauren while I do this and to the camera. But the first thing we did was legs. And so we did squats to do our little quads or whatever, because that's our biggest muscle group. And I just felt like getting them out of the way. So I make sure that I'm pushing through my heel and that all the focus is on my butt. And then I'm trying to keep my back as straight as possible while I do it. And if I can get a little bit of like a booty dip in that sun, then I feel better. But also, this is extraordinarily hard to do while talking. I also want to point out, I'm not doing anything over a 5-pound weight in each hand, probably for a long time. Because after that, motherfucker. After that, I did my RDLs or something like that. I don't really know. Oh, good mornings. I don't know what these are called. I think they're RDLs. You keep your back straight and you hinge at the hips. And again, you push through your heel. So, and then you want to keep your knees from buckling. And keep the weight as close to your shins as possible. Also, I have a bad tendency to like flare my wrists like that. And I'm trying to train myself to keep them like neutral. You know what? As much as I love y'all, I'm not doing 10 of these. 1, because I can't count them in my head. And 2, I'm gonna pass out before this shit is done. So, next. It's fun, because you feel like, ooh, I'm doing something. Like, damn. And then I did triceps. So I try, because these are like square, to like match them up. And then I squeeze my little, I don't know, triceps as close to each other as possible, and then bounce my knees so I don't lock them, adjust my hips, and then we're going as far down as possible, really focusing on just using the tricep part of my arm. After that, I did like a weird variation on bicep curls, so I think this is called a hammer curl, but then I twisted it at the top and returned to normal. And then did that. And I did 3 sets of 10 on that one. Woo. And I think last but not least, I did T raises. I don't know what any of these are called for real, y'all. But it's when you do this for your shoulders. And this one was by far the worst. Mainly because my arms are already fried. And second, it's freaking shoulders, man. And that was essentially my workout. Oh my God. Thank you.
Oh, you thought I was playing about my smoothies? No. There's my serving of veggies. There's my serving of fruit. Get at me. I'll do about like 3 fistfuls of spinach and then a cup of everything else. But let's blend it up real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Usually it's a lot more green than this baby puke that we got going on right now, but I was running low on spinach. But yeah, told you.
Now that it's the end of the day, I'm gonna do my yoga routine. Oh my gosh, you guys. I really genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I had such a beautiful, good day. And I have to give a quick shout out to Lauren for really, really getting me out of my headspace getting me out of the house, getting me to do something productive, and teaching me how to be a good friend. I do catch myself being like really snarky, and I do catch myself falling into a negative headspace a lot. And all of this is teaching me I need to do better, because this little girl, when I tell y'all, is a ray of sunshine. Just like happiness solidified, just so goofy, so authentic, so fun, and just so selfless. And I want to be like that. And I love that like business quote you hear all the time of, you are a representation of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Lauren's definitely up there, I'll tell you what. And I would be honored to be considered to be like someone like Lauren. So thank you, Lauren, for getting me out of the house, for going to TJ Maxx. We got some beautiful things today. We got her ready for her little interview and whatnot. She let me do her hair and her makeup today. And also shout out to Lauren, because you let me do your hair and your makeup today. But yeah, so shout out to friendship. So grateful. My heart is so full. I cannot express enough like the gratitude in my heart, and for doing all of these fun things, even going to the gym with me, even watching me like do my shenanigans while she did her shenanigans, for being a trooper about doing the video. Like, I'm just so immensely grateful for the people in my life. But thanks, Lauren. Love you, Lauren. While we're on the theme of gratitude, can I just say I am so grateful, fam, that tonight I get to go to sleep knowing that today was a successful day, because we chose to make it a successful day. I had goals. I accomplished them. I showed up for myself. I didn't even do the bare minimum today, which is also lightweight, a miracle. But from the walk that you guys saw this morning in the clips, and the other ones that you guys weren't able to catch, because I had to go back to Lauren's house. I sure did. We live in the same neighborhood, but I had to go way over yonder because I had left something in her car, and I just took my dog with me, and her and I went for another walk afterwards. Also, side note, I don't know if I explained it correctly, but when y'all was seeing me struggle with the Apple Watch, I could not get that little doohickey to connect to my cell phone to save my ever-loving life until maybe 30 minutes ago, give or take. So officially starting tomorrow, I should be able to share like the screenshots of like the full progress report of fitness, as opposed to playing origami with my wrist, trying to show you guys the status on my watch. So, but now that that's figured out, you should be able to see like all the steps I take in a day, not just the ones I feel confident enough to record in public, I guess. So that's really, really good. Obviously, you guys saw me do my weight training and have my smoothie. And then I can't prove to you how much water I had, but I had 3 whole water bottles. Okay, you people, 3, count them, 1, 2, 3, not 1 like I typically do, but 3. And so I don't know. I just, showing up for myself is giving me so much self-esteem, is giving me so much more self-respect, because looky here, folks, I set a goal. I accomplished it. I told myself I was going to honor something for myself because I know it's in my best interest. And I did that. I showed up, and that's all you got to do. Because once you're there, it becomes 10 times easier to finish it. And I don't know. There's a lot of gratitude in my heart. And I just pray that we can keep this momentum going, because this feeling, I could chase this feeling for the rest of my life. Real quick though, let's talk about the weight training, because familia, I can already tell you I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. I can already tell you. Just doing the squats alone, I was like, I live upstairs. Like, I have an upstairs. I have to walk those stairs just to go take a piss. So I'm definitely gonna feel that tomorrow. That's something to look forward to. My hamstrings from those RDL looking things. Again, friendly reminder, stairs. Bathroom upstairs, so that's gonna be a great time. Speaking of the bathroom, using the toilet, that's gonna be a development, let me tell you what. And then as far as arms are concerned, I know I'm gonna feel it the most tomorrow when I'm washing my hair. But ultimately, you guys, I know that right now, this winter time, I'm building my summer body. So by the time summer comes around and it's time to go to the pool and to the beach and to the water park, wear my bikini, go tanning, whatever, I don't have to think twice about, will this fit me? Will I feel confident? Will I be comfortable? Will this slip off? Is this gonna fit? No. I get to just be like, oh, let me throw something on and I'll be right there. Like, I don't have to think about it twice because I'm building a strong foundation. And even if my body doesn't look the way that in my brain I'm envisioning my body looking, it's again, it's that sense of accomplishment. It's that I dare you to say something because I know I'm trying my darndest, and how dare you say otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I showed up like now and someone were to say something or I felt uncomfortable, the accountability slash shame aspect would come into play, because then I think, well, like, of course I feel like gaga trash right now. Of course I look like a little marshmallow because I haven't done anything otherwise. But this summer, familia, this summer is gonna be different. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my heart. Also, sorry if you can hear my little Pandora bracelet jingle jangling in the background. I noticed it in my video yesterday, but that's what you're hearing is my little Pandora. Dingle, 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 dingle. Honestly, too, at this point, let's hope and pray that this stretching thing that we got going on is going to alleviate some of this soreness that we're going to be feeling. And the way that my body works, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can attest to this because it's been like scientifically proven, it's not the day after that I'm going to be feeling it the most. It's 2 days after today where I'm going to be like, wow, life is painful. Monday, oh man, I'm gonna be in the office and everything. Monday, bro, and most of my heels, oh my God, most of my shoes are heels. Oh my God. But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna stop catastrophizing because it's gonna get better. It's gonna get easier, and it's gonna be so worth it. And that's what we just have to keep reminding ourselves. Again and again, though, I find myself falling into a negative headspace, familia. Like, just now, I had to catch myself and like coach myself back into trying to be positive and like seeing the silver linings. It's not so much like toxic positivity as much as it is like, bro, no, I really do have an addiction to negative thoughts. And if I don't like self-help my way through it, I'm going to continue falling into this addiction. Like, I really need to switch it up. And maybe as a goal for tomorrow, considering I made it like a New Year's resolution to read a book a week, I should probably read. Because to be honest, you, me, and Jesus in between, the only thing I have read at all this week is bits and pieces of the Bible. Not even dedicated a whole chapter to myself. No. Just open it up and be like, oh, what do you want to show me today, God? You know? And that's fresh fun and wow. But I really do need to sit down and like study the Bible. You hear me? And but all of that to say, I really need to sit down and find a book to read. And maybe if I can find something on like emotional intelligence, or maybe like DBT for dummies at home, so I don't have to go to therapy right now because my insurance has yet to kick in. Okay, it's the start of the year. Maybe I can find something on just like emotional stability, or I don't know, something to like mentally get me back on track. Well, let's be honest, I don't know if there's like a track that we're getting back on, just to get me feeling better. As a reminder, I am going through my little heartbreak season. My ex and I broke up a little over a week ago now, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions, okay? And I am so grateful that today I was able to stay distracted. That is a huge benefit to having friends, to having loved ones checking in on you, and having a routine. But there's still the emotionally mental part that I need to tackle a lot better than how I'm doing right now. And I cannot say with full confidence at all, actually, that I have the tools in which to handle my own personal mental emotions, and they're very much showcasing themselves in the world, and I'm taking out like all of my own internal anger out on everybody else. And I'm so sorry, but that's so tacky. That's toxic, it's whack, and it's tacky. That's not good for me. That's not good for my brand. You feel me? Like, that's not good for anybody, let alone like the general good. So I'm going to read a book. There's got to be like an hour and a half book, self-help book somewhere that'll count towards my 52 books in a year. And yeah, because God bless it, America. I need to be nicer to myself and nicer to everybody else. And how else can I expect myself to be nice to everybody else when I'm not nice to myself? So we'll work on that. We'll work on that, and we'll find some books to get us there. Now, as I think about tomorrow, I can already tell that time management is gonna by far be the toughest thing for me to figure out, because as I'm making this video, as I'm doing this voice recording and whatever, y'all, it's mad late. It's mad late, and it's because I try to give myself the luxury of like soaking in the morning and being sad and relaxing and whatever. But now it's like almost midnight and I need to whip this video out. You understand what I'm saying? So with tomorrow, I got to do the exact same routine, plus hang out with friends, plus go grocery shopping. And so just squeezing everything in a way that leaves me rested for work to like on Monday, like that's gonna be a lot. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to hanging out with friends. Maybe I can knock out some errands and stuff with friends. I don't know. But figuring out time management, I think, would be wise. And like if I can just start the day going, start the day like running, that would be cool. If I can just knock out as many non-negotiables as possible early on in the day so that my luxury comes in the evening rather than the mornings, I think that would be wise. Even though right now, fam, I am not a morning person, but we can be. Just because we're not right now doesn't mean that we can't become one, you know? Also, this might be TMI, but I have a feeling my demographic is going to be mainly women, you know, or people who identify as a lady and whatnot. Hello to you beautiful people. But my period is around the corner. At least I hope it is. God bless America. I really hope my period truly is around the corner, because that would explain a lot of the boohoo dramatics that I've got going on. But also, as a lady who experiences an Aunt Flo once a month, I should go into this week like preparing myself mentally for the drastic changes that my body is about to make, and giving myself grace and understanding that if I can't do anything other than do the bare minimum, like just simply show up, and that's okay, bro. You're not gonna have the same energy, Giselle, that you have a week before. You know, you get that little time of the month. So if I feel extra bloated, that's okay. If I feel weaker, that's okay. If I feel more fatigued, that's okay. If it's hard to wake up, that's okay. But what's not okay is not showing up. What's not okay is using that as an excuse to not accomplish my goals. What's not okay is finding any riffraff reason to come up with why I shouldn't do something that I know is only gonna make me feel better while I'm experiencing that girly time of the month. You know what I mean? So let this be like on record that there are no excuses for me, even though I'm going to want to come up with a million. And that just comes from knowing myself, right? Like, again, on self-awareness and self-accountability. I know myself, and I know that if I don't give myself this pep talk and put it out into the ether for other people to hold me accountable and be like, nay, you know, that I'm going to fall into old bad habits and patterns, and I don't want that for this year, you guys. So at least we show up, period and all. We show up. Matter of fact, while we're on this like little wave of acceptance, I also need to accept the emotions that I am experiencing. Like, yes, I am about to experience a bunch of hormonal changes in my body, which are going to elicit a bunch of emotions and tears. Cool. But I also need to embrace the fact that I very much have a broken heart right now, that I am very much trying to heal from something that catastrophically broke me in so many different ways and aspects of my life. And I'm just trying to chug through it and stay distracted. And don't get me wrong, there's a time and place, but I also need to be nice to myself when I do start feeling these emotions and just let myself feel them. And it's nice that I have all of these like non-negotiables and support network to keep me grounded and keep me pointing north, keep my compass aligned, you know. But at the same time, I'm a human and not a freaking robot. And if I need to cry, I need to cry. And if I need to reminisce, I need to reminisce. And if I need to be angry, I need to be angry. And if I need to binge eat, I need to binge eat. Well, maybe not the binge eating part, but definitely the feeling of the feelings, you know. I have a really bad habit of like bottling all of these things up and like trying to logically process my emotions away. But right now, I think it's okay to feel my feelings. And I need to give myself permission to feel my feelings without shame, without the fear of someone listening to me boohoo crying or judging me for like punching the air or screaming into a pillow. It's just a big wave of emotions right now. And it makes me feel so silly because 1 second I'm perfectly fine, and then the next second I'm hit with like a wave of emotion. And it's just, being a girl's tough. Breakups are tough. Life is tough. And it's okay to let it feel that way sometimes. We just can't stay down, you know? Gotta feel it and then push through, not stay in, you know? I hope that makes sense. And the irony is, you know what? I'm gonna find a book on it tomorrow and then logically push through my emotions anyway. But we'll hold space for both, to logically process and to physically and emotionally feel. But anywho, you guys, if you like this video at all, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, all of that good jazz. Know that I love you with all of my heart, and I will catch you in my next video. Mwah.